Hello Year 9s, welcome back to Mr. Chen's videos. How are you? It's been a few days since I last updated my videos. So let's get back into it. So today in statistics, we will continue to look at some of the really important area. And in this video, I actually would like to focus on continuous numerical data. Okay. So continuous numerical data, as you know, is part of it's actually part of the whole data spectrums. As you can remember, we have continuous numerical data, we have categorical data, and also discrete numerical data. Okay, these are the three of the different type of data you get. So the lesson objective is students will know how to draw a frequency histogram to display continuous numerical data and find the model class. Okay, there are a few alien words in there, but you bear with me and you will be good by the end of this. Okay, so keywords, number one is frequency. So I would like to talk about what frequency is. Frequency is how often does it occur. Okay, so the higher the frequency in this math statistic term, it means that that value actually occur a lot. Histogram. Histogram is right here. Okay, so that is how a histogram look like. But to be specific, that is the frequency histogram. There's no gap in between those columns, okay? Compared to your column graph, it is different. Excuse me. And you have a class interval. Class interval means a group of data being categorized into upper and lower bounds, okay, like a boundaries. So like this, there you go. This is interval class, okay. So from, let's say, from 0.5 to 1, okay, or from 1 to 1.5, kind of. So that whole thing is the class interval. And model class is class that occur the most, okay, like that has the highest frequency. So things that have the highest frequency is like that one. I'll talk a little bit more later as well. So let's look into this, the dot points. Continuous numerical data has many different values. Okay, so compared to categorical or even your discrete numerical data, it actually has a lot of values. So most of the time it involves like decimals, like 0.5, 0.6, 1.5, 2.6, 2.7, 2.75. Okay, so that's what I mean by many value. Where in discrete numerical, the discrete, you have it's a result of counting. So most of the time you have one red jelly bean, two green jelly bean, and three green yellow jelly bean. So it doesn't have as much of a different value. So because of the fact that this continuous numerical data has a lot of different values, we actually need to group it into class interval. Okay, and class interval have lower plus upper bounds. So that means, so let's say if you have lots of data values, so you are doing a weight of height on the height of the student in year 9, for example. So what this class interval means is, all right, you're gonna, once you get all the data, you're gonna, because there's too many, you can't physically plot a graph. It's very hard to plot a graph using that. So with using class interval, what you will do is, for example, you will do, all right, from 1.5 meters, all students from 1.5 meters to 1.59 meters. Okay, you're gonna group as one class interval, and from there you have 1.5, so maybe 1.6. All right, make it 1.6, and from 1.6 to 1. No, still need 1.59. Okay, because after that it's 1.6. Okay, and 1.6 to 1.69 meters. That's another class. Okay, so how many students in that one? So you will, whatever number you will put into that one. Once you have the class interval, you will then actually make a frequency histogram using those data, and the purpose of that is to display the data. Okay, and once you display the data, it will look like this frequency histogram here, where you can see very clearly what which of the class actually stand up more than the rest. Okay, and like I said before, frequency histogram is very similar to column graph, but without the gap in between each of them. Okay, and model class is actually class with the highest frequency. Okay, because what that means is more data lie in this class than any other class. So with this, I'm gonna highlight this with red. So if you look at this red one, it is your model class because it has the highest frequency. Okay, by highest frequency, what it means is it has more data lie in that class than any other. Okay, compared to that one, alright, it's not gonna have as much data. Okay, so let's move into the next page. So next page we actually have to draw a frequency histogram, and I'm gonna show you how to do that. Now if you want to try and give it a go, you can pause the videos and actually try this yourself. Okay, let's begin. So the question is, the weight W of 17 pineapples was recorded in kilograms, with the measurement round down to the nearest 0.1 kilo. So from there you have lots of data. You have 17 of them, and they are all jumbled up. What you have to remember always, step 1, is to organize the data into order. Okay, like ascending order, I mean. So let's do it. So first, always locate the smallest and the biggest value. So by the look of this, 0.6 is the smallest, followed by not really, you have 0.3 here. Okay, so we have that, followed by 0.2, I think, and then after that followed by 0.6. So anything bigger than 0.6 here, smaller. After that we go to 1.2, I think. 1.2, so that's the third one, and then 1.5, 4. There are two 1.5. So, and then after that we have 1.7, I believe. So 5, and then up for 1.7, 1.9. So we have we have only one 1.7, right? And then we're 1.96, and then after 1.9 we have 2.1. 2.1 is a 7. 2.1, and then 2.4. After 2.4, oh, I think I made a mistake. 1.7 and then 1.8. Okay, so that will be a 6. And that will be your 7. See, it is actually quite difficult. I mean, you actually need some time to go through this. 7, and then that's 8, and that's 9, and then 2.4. There are 2.4. Okay, and then after that we will have 2.6, which is 10, number 10, and then 11 we have 11 is 3, then 12 is 3.1, 3.213, and then 14, 50, 15. Yep, there you go. Okay, so let's write them out. So in ordered form, ordered data 0.3. Okay, once you do that, you just cross it straight away so that you won't get confused. 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 'Oh, that's the wrong one. And then 10, and then 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. You might thought that we have 17 number. We actually have 17 because there were a few repeat. Okay, so once you got that, organize them into class intervals. So from what you can see, I will organize them into different sections. So to organize that into different sections, you actually need to see how it relates. Okay, so my suggestion would be something like 1 to 2. Okay, kilo. Maybe that is kilo. I'll make a graph quick, and then frequency. Okay, that is the quickest way to do it. Okay, so from 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 1.2, 2.1, anything 2.1 to 3.0, then 3.1 to 4.0, 4.1 to 5.0. There you go. Nothing is bigger than 5.0, and nothing is... No, we actually have something smaller. Okay, so there you go. So you actually need to juggle around 0.1 to 0.0, 1.1 to 1.0, 2.1 to 3.0, 3.1 to 4.0, 4.1 to 5.0. Okay, now there you go. This is more like it. So you actually need to count how many actually in the 2.1 and 1.0 range, which is these two. Okay, so these two, so there are two of them. And then from 1.1 to 2.0, once you organize it, it's actually a lot easier. Look at this. They have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You have 6 of them. From 2.1 to 2.3.0, so we actually have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3.1 to 4, so 1, 2, 3, 3. And then 4.1 to 5, there's only one here. So there you go. That's how you set up them in organize them into class interval, and from there you actually can draw a frequency histogram. So frequency histogram always your y-axis should always be your frequency. Okay, so I'm gonna write it here. Frequency. Sorry, that's not the best drawing for me, because I am in a hurry. And this is your weight. Make sure you be descriptive. Weight of what? Weight of pineapples. So, how do you do it? After that, you might ask. So, to do that, you just need to start from 0 to 1, then 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4, 4 to 5. There you go. Once you draw that, what you have to do is you just need to check how many frequencies there are. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you just need to make sure you have enough numbers for the frequency, which I do here. So from 0 to 1 I have 2, so all you need to do is 2, 2. And then from 1 to 2 I have 6, so you just need to draw 6. 2 to 3 you have 5. 3 to 4 you have 3. And then 4 to 5 you have 1. Here you go. That's roughly how your frequency table look like. And they will ask, last question C is find the model class. So the model class is the one that occur the most, which is this one, which has the highest frequency, which means most data is actually lying in that one. So if the model class is actually the model class is 1 is the 1 to 2 kilo. 1 to 2 kg. Okay, or if you want to be really discreet, it's 1, more than 1, more or equal to 1, and less than 2. Okay, kg. That's how you can do it as well. Both will be correct. So that's how you make a frequency table, and also from there you can find the model class. You can technically already find the model class using this using just the table. Okay, there you go. So good luck, guys. Please write down the notes, and good job for listening, and I hope you have learned something. Please let me know if you have any difficulty, and I will make sure I help you out on that. Cheers, peace out, bye.